Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome to today's YouTube video. So today I bring to you a houseplant tour. I got into plants about a year ago, but this year with the quarantine, I definitely got way more into it. But by no means am I this plant connoisseur professional. Honestly, there are some plants I don't even know the name of. There's a bunch of plants that I have killed. You'll see some today. But I just wanted to show you what plants I do have. And I also thought it would be really interesting to show a before and after of the plant, just so you can see how much progress there was with them and how long it took to grow. I have watched tons and tons of houseplant tours, and I always wonder how long it took for that plant to get to the point where it is at today. This is actually my second time filming this. I made it a few weeks ago, and in those few weeks there were some major differences in my houseplants. So I will be using that footage to kind of show you what has changed with my plants. I have a lot of propagations going on, so my friends who don't know much about plants think I have so much, but honestly more than half of them are propagations. And honestly, I've never counted my plants, so it'll be fun to keep a tracker on. I'll try to edit the video so that it has a tracker of my plants and then a tracker of how many propagations I have going on. I will also include the name of the plant somewhere on the screen because I don't know all of the names, and then there are some that I can't really pronounce. And like I mentioned before, I will search through my phone and try to find a picture of the plant when I first got it so that you can see how much growth there was and how long it took, just in case you are interested in getting that plant. But enough with the talking and let's get started. So this right here is either a marble queen or a snow queen. I'm not sure of the difference, but I will figure out the specifics. I have some propagations here. I'm pretty sure this is called like a PEPEROMIA or something. And this is like a glauca, I think. Not sure of the names. They'll be down below. I have a propagation over here of a string of hearts, except I like the way it looks just as decoration itself. And it is rooting over here, so maybe one day I'll make it its own plant. And down here, I have a propagation of a golden pothos. The roots are extreme and it has new leaves growing. And I will put this back into the mother plant to make it more full. This is my nightstand over here. This is from the plant I just showed you guys, and it finally just started shooting out roots even though it's been in water for like 8 months. So moving on from the nightstand on here, this is where most of my plants are, and I do not like how packed it is, but since we are living with our parents, I don't want to bother my mom with putting my plants all over the house, so we're just gonna have to deal with this for a bit. I have a bunch of propagations over here. I used to have a string of pearls hanging right there. I'll show you guys. But it was experiencing root rot, so I just took it apart and I'm trying to propagate it here. There's some more here. I'm propagating a lot of string of hearts for a while now. You can see the roots, and all of this is new growth on the string of hearts. You can see this area right here is all new growth. And again, the Pilia, I believe it's called, is propagating over here. Down below, I have a Hoya, either Crimson Queen or some kind of princess. The white leaf right there, it has some pink. It is so beautiful. I forgot what this one is called, but it was made to look like a cupcake. I got it for my birthday. Now, this is the one I am propagating. It's a Pilia pepper, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I call it my max plant because it reminds me of my husband. And it has so many babies, 1, 2 babies, and a third one right here. And I already made 5 other plants out of it, and I haven't had it that long, and it has tremendous amount of growth. You guys will see once I post the before and after pictures. Honestly, that's top 3 of my favorite plants. I also absolutely love this guy. I got it from an Etsy shop. I will post the link down below. It's a Stromanth Trio Star. It has really pretty green and white leaves, but also the hot pink leaves under are so, so beautiful. And I will also post a picture of morning versus night because this is a cousin of the prayer plant, so it does pick up its leaves at night. This guy down here is my mini FIDDLE-LEAF fig. I absolutely love him. Right here is another ficus that I have. I'm not gonna go too much into his background. I just kind of got him to see if I can nurture him back to health because he was going through trouble, and so far I'm doing good. My friend also got one and hers is completely dead, one leaf holding on. So I'd say I'm doing a pretty good job with him so far, even though his leaves did brown. P.S. Never buy any ficus from Costco because 99% of the time they do die. This is my MONSTERA DELICIOSA. I have to water it. The leaves are kind of curling, but it honestly gives me new growth every single day. I think this is the first day it doesn't have any new growth because these 3 leaves are brand new. You can tell they're a lot lighter than the other ones and they're bigger. This is one of my propagations. In the video I just filmed, I do take it out to show you the root, so I will put a clip of that in. I'm kind of nervous though. Oh, wow. It's actually rooted. I honestly didn't think it would root, you guys. Wow, that makes me so happy. I absolutely love leca. This is the first plant I use leca with, and I will be probably transferring more plants. This is my baby birds of paradise over here. He's getting a new leaf. It got kind of damaged, but it's still absolutely beautiful. Birds of paradise is one of my favorite plants. Over here, I have more propagations. This is a BURRO'S tail. These ones I kind of just stuck in there, and 3 months later, that's the growth. And all of these I first stuck in a water bottle and then I put it into soil, and it is slowly but surely growing. And I have checked the roots before, they are going all the way down. This is my string of dolphins, also had a tremendous amount of growth. It was maybe this little when I first put it into water. I will be cutting it and propagating it more to make it a bigger plant. My variegated string of pearls, I just repotted him today. That's why he's a little bit dirty. I bought him in soil that was extremely soaking wet, so I had to repot that. This is the mother BURRO'S tail. So all of those propagations were made when I accidentally bumped this guy and some of its leaves were falling off. And then you can see I put some more in here to make this one a fuller plant. This is one of the plants I could honestly live without. I'm not sure why I got him. I love string of turtles, but they're always so expensive. So this is a propagation that I'm doing. He does have some new growth right here. Not sure if that's what it's supposed to look like. I have 2 propagations of elephant bushes right here. I do use this Beauty and the Beast dome and transfer them between all my propagations for some extra moisture. I took this one out of leca today and it is rooting. I'll insert some pictures. These are 2 sweetheart Hoyas. I thought I loved these, but I don't. They are a little damaged. I bought them that way because they were on a massive sale. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy them and I love them and then I'll spend money on really good ones. Honestly, not about them. Might give them away to one of my friends. This is a Hoya that I'm also propagating. It is rooting just a tiny bit. It's been in water for a few weeks, but it's finally showing some growth. This is a Calico kitten. Also one of the plants I could have lived without. I just saw online all like the hot pink ones, so I don't think this dark one is just doing it for me. One of my favorite plants ever is my variegated string of hearts. It is so beautiful and it is long if I let go of all of these strands, but I am just trying to keep a very full top before I let it trail. And this right here is my first string of pearls ever. I thought it was dying, so I cut off a little piece, probably about this size, and I planted it in here. And this is how big it got. And honestly, they're doing so great. I'm so happy with that. And down here are my Ficus Audrey and also my ruby rubber tree. Absolutely love these plants and I'm so excited to watch them grow. So eventually when I have my own house, I can have them big and luscious. So going on onto this corner here, as I said, string of hearts are some of my favorite and I absolutely love this guy. He's so long. When I first got him, he was probably up to here. So that's like over 2 feet of growth and I've given him 3 haircuts. And you can see all the new growth that's sticking out, kind of the green leaves. And it's so beautiful. These are one of my favorite plants. And on Max's nightstand, he has this little palm that I put here yesterday, and I feel like it's so cute over here. So moving on to my bathroom, I have a satin pothos hanging in the corner. I just got this guy a few days ago, and already I am in love with him. I can't wait for him to travel down. And there's a pilea down here, and I do have the few propagations of this, so I can plant it back in here because the top is so naked. But I did buy an extremely full one of these, so I might change it out, or I can try to just save this one. It's looking good. It's just the top doesn't look that great, so maybe I can do some work on that one. And I thought I would love this guy more than I actually do. It's a Philodendron Brazil. I think I just need him to be long and luscious, and I wish I bought him bigger. But I guess I'm excited to watch him grow, even though the new leaves don't look that great, unless they're supposed to look like that. I have some more golden pothos cuttings that I need to pot since the root's already getting really long, but it is getting new growth. I am growing chamomile and mint that I should repot outside. This right here is honestly just a science experiment that I did. I stuck it in a random, just like branch of a pothos that had no leaves on it, and it grew roots and it grew leaves. So if it's green, do not throw it away. It will grow stuff. You can see the roots are so long and almost all of them have leaves, which is amazing. This right here is an anthurium, I believe it's called, cutting the flamingo flower. My grandma gave us her huge plant before she passed away, and I took a little cutting out of it, and I'll put it before and after. The roots did get really long, and I need to put it in soil soon. And like I said, you will see dead plants today. I don't think this orchid is dead because he is having a lot of new growth. I am watering him every week because I know it'll rebloom. I just don't have patience for it. Honestly, I think I might just give him away to someone who loves orchids. And this is my heartfern, which I loved. I gave so much love to him, so much, and he still died. And I'm just keeping him so that I can go return it to the local nursery so I can get an exchange. I loved him and he betrayed me, so I'm actually really mad at him. So that was my room and bathroom, and now we're gonna move on to the rest of the house. As I mentioned previously, my massive string of pearls suffered root rot, so I separated them all, and these are the propagations I have going in soil. I took this one out in the previous video I made to show you guys that this one is not rooting, and its pearls are very, very wrinkly, and the soil is wet, so it's not because the soil is dry. This is just an experiment. Honestly, if this all dies, I don't care anymore. I went through the heartbreak of ruining my pretty string of pearls already. But this one does have a bunch of new growth right here, so maybe some of them will survive. Right here are my 3 string of hearts propagations. Honestly, I'm not having much luck with them, but I have pulled this one accidentally out before, and it is rooted, and the hearts look extremely pretty. So let's hope something is going on here. This one does have new growth as well. And in the opposite side of the window, I have another string of pearls. This guy had 1 spider mite on it. I've been treating him and he seems okay. He is still in isolation though for proper precaution. And these 3 guys are new. I just got them yesterday, so I'm keeping them away from my plants just in case they have bugs. This is a wandering dude, but I know people like to call him by a scientific name now instead, so I'll put that down below. I'm not sure what it is, but I just love the coloring on this one. And this is the same plant as is in my bathroom that I was showing, but it's the more fuller looking one, which I love, and I can't wait for it to grow long. And this is a type of prayer plant that I got. I just need to do some trimming of the leaves and get him back into proper shape. Right now his leaves are closed. I'll put a morning and night comparison for you to see. Okay, so walking down my stairs here, I have a snake plant. He's so beautiful. I love him so much. He had a lot of growth and I love him here. And if you look up my stairs, there is a cactus. Honestly, have no idea what kind he is. A friend gave him to me. This Maranta right here is one of the first plants I have ever got, and he had an amazing amount of growth. And I'll also post a morning versus night picture of him because the difference is amazing. You can tell he has 1, 2, 3, 4 new leaves, and this one is still uncurling. He grows like crazy. I love him so much, and I do have a stand for him, but if I let it down, his leaves will fall. But I kind of like the weird shape of it. I do want to make some cuttings, propagate it, and make this plant extremely full, but I just kind of love the weird way he looks now. Going further down over here, I have a Calathea rattlesnake, and it does seem to be having a new leaf right here. There are some that aren't doing that great, but overall the plant looks really healthy. And I'll also post a morning and night one of this. And this is the flamingo flower one that I was telling you guys that my grandma gave to us before she passed away because she didn't think it was getting enough light at her house. It does have new flowers coming through. There's more down here. You can see we had a little bit of trouble of adjusting this guy to our house. We had some flowers and leaves lost, but overall I think he's doing a lot better. Okay, these are in my parents' office, and these two plants I got when I lived in Virginia, so they're my OG first timer plants, and I'm not sure what they are, but they had an amazing amount of growth. This guy used to be like this little, this one was tiny, and I still somehow have kept them alive. I also got this succulent for Christmas, and he got huge. He used to be this little right there. So this is also one that I got for Christmas, and he used to be like up to here, so he has grown a lot. Along with those other two plants from Virginia, this is the third one. He has had an amazing amount of growth as well. He seems a little bit droopy, so I do need to go water him. But overall, he's so pretty over here. And I have repotted him 3 times already because his roots were insane, but he's so beautiful. So this is also a new Hoya that I have over here. And I honestly kind of neglected this one because it's in the kitchen and not in my room, so I don't pay that much attention to him. I will bring him upstairs so I can take a little bit more care of him. So this right here is actually my mom's golden pothos. It is so beautiful. The new growth is actually amazing and so nice. And all the cuttings that I have upstairs of a golden pothos are actually from this plant. And right here, I actually took a cutting and put it straight into the soil. I didn't even propagate it. And you can tell there are new leaves coming because we did want to fill up the top. So all those cuttings that I have upstairs, I will put it back in here so we can make the plant a little bit fuller. And in my mom's bathroom as well, I actually leave my fig here because she gets beautiful light and it gets humid from the shower. And these are brand new leaves right here, believe it or not. They're so nice and shiny. These 2 leaves and these 2 were grown here in this bathroom, and they're huge. So I know they love it here because these smaller ones were all in Virginia. So I know it loves this spot here. I actually should turn it because it was leaning a little bit towards the sun, but I absolutely love this guy. I did get him in Virginia and I brought him here, and I was worried for how he will grow, but he loves it. Honestly, when we move out, I'm probably gonna have to leave him here because I think my mom loves it too much for me to let go of him. And also in my mom's bathroom is my ZZ plant, and it is thriving and it had a lot of growth. It is so pretty. So those are all my plants that are inside, but I do have some house plants that I am keeping outside at the moment while it's still hot outside, so I will go show you those now. This is my collection of plants outside. This is my lemon tree, and you can see he has so many lemons. They have grown to be really big, and I can't wait to eat them. This is my pineapple tree. He honestly hasn't had that much growth. I don't know if he's gonna grow, but I will try to eat him as well. This eucalyptus got huge compared to what it was, but there was some kind of bug that got to him and bit him up. I do want to propagate him. I just need to look up how. This is a palm tree that my husband brought me from Myrtle Beach. It has had some damage, but overall it's looking good. This palm tree is actually 4 years old, believe it or not. And my husband actually got me this croton as well. And this is my little brother's Venus flytrap, not mine though. Okay guys, we have 2 more plants left, so I'll go show them to you at the opposite side of the house. So this right here is my birds of paradise. I am leaving him outside for now. I actually need to water him. You can tell by the leaves curling up. And it has new growth, and actually this new growth is stuck in here. So we'll see if he can open up by himself. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to help it out or not, but absolutely love him. I can't wait for him to grow big. So this is the mama elephant bush. The 2 propagations I have upstairs are from her, and just each time it got bumped is when I would propagate it. And I had a lot of trouble with her, but I just realized she loves it outside. So I'm not sure how bringing her inside for the winter will be, but so far she is thriving out here, and you can tell she's had a lot of new growth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and liked it. Let me know if you want to see more plant videos. I'm honestly very passionate about it, and I have so many ideas of which videos I can do that include plants. And it'll be so much fun counting up how many plants I actually have because I have no idea. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'm not this amazing plant professional. So if I said something wrong, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make my plants healthier, and let me know if you would like more plant videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.